Whoa, a whole lot of noise in the background. Okay, hold on. I need to. My bad. I need to make some changes I didn't make last time. Okay, we'll do this and we'll turn this off. I guess that should be okay. What's this noise? What? Huh? I like this. Does this work? Yo, what? It did work. What's all this noise? I heard a lot of noise. Okay, whatever that is. Um, okay. Today we are going to talk about circles. What is circles? It's a um adult. It's an adult manhwa, a Korean man. What do you call it? Manhwa is Korean, right? Manhua is Chinese. I don't know the difference. I read a lot of mangas. I don't know about manhwas. I know about mangas a lot. I've got some points I'm gonna talk today. This is an 18 plus on the stream. I have marked it as 18 plus today. There's not much I can do. I don't want to get banned off of this um like the platform. But okay, let me do something. I've got the points ready. And we can work on, let's say, notepad. A lot of spicy stuff today. I won't be showing any panels though. You can see the panels in the video that I'll be uploading after I am um, done with the stream. I'll turn this stream into a video so other people can watch it as well. I was gonna make a video about circles anyway, so here I am doing it right now. Doesn't matter if I do it later or now, but I just got to do it. So I'm doing it right now. Let's go. Should I change the thumbnail? Is it too graphic? Not graphic, but is it too inappropriate? I don't know. There's no music? What the heck? I think oh, there it is. Okay, there we have the music as well. So we have almost everything that we need. I need the mic. That's what I'm saying. I need the mic. Hold up, hold up. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, I got my mic. I use my mic I use my iPad as the mic for recording my videos. I don't know why, I just use my iPad for recording. Whatever. Let me turn everything off because we don't need a lot of stuff. We just need the sound recorder. Where is it? Is it in the utilities thing? I lose it every time. What? Oh, I changed the name. It's not. It's named as voice memos now. Okay, whatever. Let's go. Do we care? Ella. Are we wait for viewers? Like, I don't know. But whatever. I'll be making this a video anyways. This is a video anyways. Should I turn off the 18 plus stuff? I will turn down the donation box. Where is it? What? This is the alert box. No. Oh, is this? This. And this. The latest sub will be showcased over here. I have a quick text over here. Latest subscriber. I should do it. Done. This down right here, and I'll latest, and I'll put latest over here. Yep, that works. The total subscriber, I'll put the count over here. For the donation goal, I'll turn this down as well. 2 days to go. $0 fucking. No worries. Yup, we are done. That's better. Okay. So, should I stream my notepad or something? By that. Can I record? Output recording. Yes, it's okay. Rec for it's in D. We have enough space. I can record. Let's go. Start recording. Output recording. I can't change the recording. Okay. B. Folder like what? Does that should do it? Yup, that works. Okay. We are recording as well. So everything is okay. Everything is perfect. I guess we can start. I will have the music on the stream. Circles manhwa. I need the names on my screen because I am not good with names. So I need names. There is no website that has all those stuff, the name thingy and stuff. Okay, whatever. I guess this is good enough. All right, and we will start. Split view and this. Okay, I'll start with the recording as well. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to yet another video of Otaku Spot. And after a long time, this is the kind of video I'm bringing to you. Yes. Okay. We'll talk about Circles, the manhwa, and we'll talk about what the manhwa is, what the manhwa is when I start reading it, and all my experience about it. I haven't completed it yet. I'm still reading it. I'm about 80% done, and the ending is kind of hitting to me. Like, as the end comes closer, the manhwa does give you some hints that the manhwa is going to end. So I am kind of what do you call it? Sad? The mood is melancholic and I want to share it with you guys. The mood is melancholic and I want to share it with you guys. So let's go. First of all, what is Circles? So Circles is basically a small story about a theater group in a college. So our main character, whose name is, I fucking forgot. See, this is why I fucking need character names on my screen. Okay, so what is Circles? Circles is basically a story that revolves around a theater group or a theater club in a college. Our main character, Jaewoo Jion. Our main character, Jaewoo, is basically a freshman in the college and is not really looking forward to the college life, as he doesn't like, he's like, there's no people, or like, he despises people who are into relationships. He wants someone to be in relationship with, but he is single. And let's say the first scene, like the first adult scene, was with our professor, which is imaginary stuff. Like, he imagines all that actions that he does with the professor. So the first scene from the manhwa is with the professor. The second scene is with the club president. We'll come to her later on. And the third scene is the actual scene where the main character has, for the first time. Yeah. So Circles is basically a story that revolves around a theater club in a college. So yeah, we'll move on. Why I started reading it is because one night I was like looking forward to reading some mangas, but then I opened my app and then I saw an extension that I have installed on my manga app, and I see that it's adult manhwas or like webtoons or like con webtoons, something like that. And I open it, and the second panel that interests me is Circles. I do like reading con stuff, but I also love reading con stuff that has a good plot to it. And Circles on this side had a good plot to it. Or like, at least it seemed to me that it had a good plot. So I went ahead and read it, and for the first couple chapters I was like, it's gonna be straight con, just like the manhwa How I Met Your Mother. No! Not okay. In the manhwa, don't tell this to your mother. Keep it a secret from your mother. That's the manhwa. I'm reading that simultaneously as well. It's almost con. There is zero to no plot at the moment. I don't know how many chapters it has, but I'm really looking forward to having a plot in that manhwa, but we'll talk about it later on. For Circles, I saw that it had a plot. It didn't just straight jump into doing stuff. It started with some plot, like there's a character who was introduced to us and who had a background, and so I liked the thing that, yeah, there is some story that I can follow and connect with. So I went ahead with it. And what were my expectations when I was going in? I'm getting a call. Bruh! Okay, I'm back. Where was I? I don't even remember. Mm, can you hear the music? Yep, you can. Okay, we'll go ahead. So, what were my expectations when I was going to read? So, what were my expectations when I was going to read Circles for the first time? Was I was going to expect a lot of sex scenes. I was going to expect a lot of sex scenes. I was going to expect a lot of those. But since the beginning, I have been looking forward to the plot of Circles, and it hasn't disappointed me till date. So I'm not really sure about it, but the plot was interesting, and I have been reading it throughout, and I've been binging the manhwa a lot. So I have been about 75% to 80% into the story. So I'll try to keep it as spoiler free as possible, but I'll have to explain some characters, so I'll have to give some spoilers anyways. But I'll let you know if there's spoilers. So, for the story, let's start with it. The story starts off with Jae-woo Jeon. The story starts off with Jae-woo Jeon, our main character, who is looking forward to a college life with, spending it with a girlfriend or something. But am I right? Hold up, I don't even fucking remember. Manhwa story. Ella. I'm lost. I am lost. What the heck? What? Okay, so the plot start off with Jin Jae-woo Jeon, who is a shy college freshman starting his college life, and joins his university's theater club, and joins his uni- and joins his university's P&M theater and film club, and he hopes to enjoy his college life filled with and surrounded by girls. So the story follows our character Ji-woo Jeon, who is a shy and who is a shy college freshman starting out in university, but as he's living away from okay, the story follows Jae-woo Jeon, who is a main protagonist, and he is a shy college freshman who has started his life living alone, away from his home, trying to live his university life. And one day he goes to a show that was put up by the Theatre and Film Club, P&M Theatre and Film Club, for a showcase for people to join in to the club. And he goes there and he sees this really cool and beautiful woman, which I'm later gonna introduce you to. He looks at her and he is stunned by her beauty, and he doesn't know what to do, so he is thinking about joining the theater and film club, but he doesn't. But he's interested. As the story goes on, as the plot of the show goes on, it is later revealed that as the show goes on, the character that was on the stage, her clothes were ripped open and she was stark naked on the stage. And that caught Jae-woo's attention. And he was like, if I'm gonna get surrounded by these girls in my university life, I'm gonna go there and do that. So Jae-woo joins the P&M Theatre and Film Club, and we start with the story. That's how Circle's manhwa starts. Now, moving on, the pacing. The pacing isn't really rushed. I believe the author took his sweet time writing the entire manhwa because the plot was never rushed. The plot was never cut down, or there were never some corners that were cut. Because let's say the character or the main character is like a fan magnet. He goes around, he just raises the girl up. The girl falls in love with him and they do stuff with him. And each and every character he goes around falls in love with him. And for the arcs, I don't know how many arcs there were, but one arc that was kind of, memorable was the beach arc, where we had a lot of character development, a lot of drama, okay, a lot of emotional and romantic, development through the characters. A lot of characters realized their own feelings and emotions towards Jae-woo. This was a spoiler, but they are out here to, let's say that they have a good amount of character development. There were a couple scenes where I cried as well. There were like three sex scenes. So we have quite some sex scenes as well as some character development. So everything was easily balanced out. So I don't really blame the pacing or the scenes, but we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that stuff later on. Are there moments that genuinely surprised me? So moments that genuinely surprised me were the character development parts, where I genuinely thought that this manhwa is not gonna be or like have a lot of emotional attachment to it, but there were a lot of characters that had a lot of emotional background. The characters were well introduced. The character development was really good. So we or like so I basically had a so I basically had a good connection with the characters, and I really connected with the characters. So the plot really makes sense. Let's move on to the characters. So my favorite character would be okay. So there are these characters in the scene. So there are these characters in the entire manhwa that are actually the main cast, I would say. And from these two, and from all these characters, I'm in love with Dayoung Park and Sooyoung Kang. Why is that so? I'll tell you that in a while. So Jiwoo, so I won't consider Jiwoo as my favorite character because he's the MC and everything revolves around him. So there's no point in liking him. You don't like the sun, you like the planets that are around it. Astronomy. Okay, moving on. Sooyoung Kang is fun because she is the same age as Jiwoo, and Jiwoo and Sooyoung Kang are best friends. Like they are really good friends. And it's fun seeing the duo together. They are cute, they are fun, they are really wholesome together. Like there are times when Sooyoung is very sad and Jaewoo is there to pick her up and motivate her to do stuff that she naturally wouldn't do. Sooyeon is cute. She's like a, how do you say it? You know those little girls that you, no, not little girls, the oh my god, this is going out of context. Those little characters that you want to protect, or those girls who are wholesome, cute, fun, beautiful at the same time, and you want to protect them at all costs. Like Nezuko, Sooyoung is just like that. That's one thing why I like Sooyoung. I like, okay, this is kind of important because there are some main characters that I like other than her as well. Let me go here. Okay. Next character is Hanari. Second favorite character, Hanari. Why Hanari? Hanari is the president of the PNM Theatre and Film Club. That's one thing. Second thing, she is the mommy of the entire story. She's like the mommy, like the Nuna of the entire story. You know what I mean? Like she is the crux of the story, I would say. I don't know how to explain it, but Hanari is important to the plot because she is the president and she is the girl that Jaewoo saw and imagined having scenes with and joined the entire club. So Hanari is a driving force. Hanari's character development was really well done. So spoilers alert. If you don't want any spoilers, go to this timestamp. Hanari and Sooyoung has a past and they are really good friends. But after the incident where, you know, there was an incident where Kang Sooyoung was, but there was an incident when Kang Sooyoung, but there was an incident when Kang Yeon-sang, what's the name? What the fuck? Sooyoung Kang. But there was an incident where Sooyoung Kang was, you know, exposed and she wanted an apology from Hanari. But Hanari never apologizes because she's full of pride. Of course, she's that rich and she's that rich kid who has a lot of facilities and she has a lot of pride in her. And that pride sometimes drives her into corners that she doesn't want to go in. She looks cold from the outside. She's really soft and wholesome from the inside. She's cute. She is really fragile, really delicate from the inside. So there are moments where she cries, where she regrets her decisions. There's times where she doesn't like the way she acts, but she has to act a certain way because there's pride in that. And so that matters. And Hanari is the mommy of the manhwa. Next character that I like Next character that I like is Park Da-young. Park Da-young is, let's say, that shy girl who discovers sex for the first time after meeting Jae-woo, or experiences sex after meeting Jae-woo. She's the kind of girl who doesn't, you know, she's the kind of girl who doesn't get intrigued by stuff like sex or stuff like that, but she slowly starts to understand those feelings. She slowly starts to realize her own feelings for Jae-woo, and slowly starts to accept that sex feels good and sex is wonderful. And the kind of girl who has sex and then she feels ashamed, she's that kind of girl. So Park Da-young, I would go for Park Da-young. Should I fucking share my screen? I'm like, you guys don't know how they look like. But okay. Park Da-young is my favorite character, second favorite, third favorite character. Fourth favorite, I would go for King Gaeol. Hold up. I'll fucking share my screen, I don't know if you guys can see it though, but I will do this. Do this, boom, 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 boom. This thing. Okay. Circle all characters. Yup, you guys can see them now. You guys can see them. I will turn down the donation box over here. You can see well. Okay. So we talked about Kang Soo-young. I believe there was Kang Soo-young somewhere over here. Yeah, we have Kang Soo-young. Then we have Han Nari. Oh, what the heck? Yo, what the heck? We did have her. Okay, so this is Han Nari. Han Nari is the president of the entire club. So she is that rich kid. Okay, I'll have this on my screen. We have Kang Soo-young over here, Han Nari over here, Park Da-young over here. We were talking about Park Da-young. Park Da-young is that kind of shy, cute kind of girl who is timid on herself, by herself. But she needs someone like Jae-woo to go up and support her, or like give her a pat on the back, push her to take that step. And even if whatever it is, like if it's life decisions, if it's like, let's say, doing what do you say? Whatever it is, whether it be life decisions or whether it be the intercourse stuff, Park Da-young needs a push from Jae-woo to do that. And slowly Park Da-young's character development, basically, spoiler alert, Park Da-young's character basically goes from shy and timid to a kind of girl who enjoys intercourse and later on enjoys being with Jae-woo. So she's not shy anymore. She wants to go ahead, change herself for Jae-woo. So there's Park Da-young. We'll move on to Kim Gaeol. Oh, Han Nari. Okay. We'll move on to Kim Gaeol. Kim Gaeol didn't really have a plot in the beginning of the story. She didn't have a lot of screen time, I would say, in the manhwa. But moving on, in the beach arc, spoiler alert, in the beach arc, Kim Gaeol has her first intercourse scene in the entire manhwa, and she is introduced in the manhwa because she will be kind of the main character henceforth after the beach episode, because as they're in the last year of their college, they have to like do a last act. So Kim Gaeol is important over here. Kim Gaeol is kind of the girl who has a lot of pride, but she is still, really timid. She's really shy. She gets shy really quick. She is nervous. She is really incompetent when performing on stage. So she shies really quick. She is underconfident in her acts, in her performance. She is always looking forward to, being up to the expectations of others. She doesn't want to go down and you know, go below the expectations of others. She wants to live up to the expectations of others. She wants to make sure that other people look at her in a good light. So that's one thing about Kim Geol, and I like that about her because Kim Geol is a hardworking person. She is hardworking. She likes Chewu, and she is fun to be around. I would say if characters like Kim Geol were around, I would be, I would have fun. I have a couple of friends, but if there's someone like Kim Geol, I would love to have them around me. Like, she respects your privacy. She respects you as a person. She has pride in herself. She's underconfident when she goes on stage, but overall in her life, she is quite confident with herself, confident in her actions, confident in her speech, her walk, in everything, in every aspect of her. So I like that about her. Moving on, we'll move on to next characters. Next character on our list is Unhee. I don't know how to pronounce it. Unhee. I don't see her image though. I am looking at it. Unhee. The character pictures are quite blurred out. I hope it is not anymore. I'll do this. Okay. We have Yo Unhee on screen. Yo Unhee is, let's say, the first character who has intercourse with Jaewoo. She's the first character to initiate the intercourse with Jaewoo in the entire club. Not imaginary, but IRL. Unhee is kind of a girl who likes to get pampered. She loves to get pampered. She loves Jaewoo from her heart, and she is in love with Unhee. With Jaewoo, I mean. Unhee is cute, I would say. She's the kind of older sister that you would want for an incest. She's the kind of elder sister that you would want for an incest. Wow, tongue twisters. She's the kind of elder sister that you would want for an incest plot. No jokes. Unhee is cute. Unhee is beautiful. She is fun to be around. And she is kind of the character that you'd like to hang out with. Or not hang out with, but go on dates with. Not hang out, but go on dates with. She is fun. And what more characters? Yeah, Lee Yerin. The professor that we have. Professor is smart. She is very good with her brain. She is... Okay, so Professor is good. She is very smart. She is good looking. She's the mommy in the entire story, the actual mommy. She's grown up and stuff, so an actual mommy. Hannari is just a miniature mommy. Lee Erin is an actual mommy. She's not in love with Jaewoo, but she is in love with Jaewoo's. So Lee Erin is also fun to be around. She's the professor, like the club advisor of the entire club. I don't think you guys can see it, but I hope you guys can see Lee Erin now. She looks like this. She gets kind of flusters here and there, and she is kind of fun. She is supportive. She is fun to be around. Moving on. Who changes the most throughout the story would be, I would say, Hannari, because Hannari shows the most amount of character development into her life, or like her entire character. She is full of pride. She is very angry. She has a really bad temper when she starts, but as it goes on, she slowly starts to warm up to Jaewoo, slowly starts to warm up with the other characters as well. So she gets more thoughtful about others. She thinks about people more and more. She thinks about the club members more. She's not selfish anymore. She doesn't think about herself anymore. She looks out for everyone. She is responsible for actions. She feels responsible for actions. She feels regret for her past actions as well. So she had a lot of character development, especially in the beach episodes. Like the beach arc especially had a lot of the character development for Hannari that I don't think I've ever seen in any arc in the entire manhwa. What character feels the most realistic to me would be the most realistic character that I feel in the entire manhwa is Park Dayong. Park Dayong is the kind of character that is shy, especially she's very shy about having intercourse or stuff or anything that is related to the intercourse. She's very shy, but she is brave enough and she encourages herself to go ahead and talk to Jeevu and express her feelings, express her how do I say this in a better way? Express her sexual feelings to Jeevu. So she has a good amount of character development, not like a cliche character development. She has an actual growth in her character. She is very timid. She is very insecure about herself, so she doesn't take up anything by herself. She doesn't pick up any work, so she is not confident in herself. She's very nervous. But as she falls in love with Jeevu, she slowly starts to be more outgoing. She slowly starts to express herself more. At the end of the story that I am in, spoiler alert, she takes up the entire act, or she is the director of the entire final act that the club is going to perform before the entire crew or the members disband, like the seniors disband or like leave or graduate from the university. My bad. So Park Doyoung had a really good character development, and she feels the most realistic in the entire manhwa. The character that frustrated me the most would be this is okay. The character that frustrated me the most would be Hanari. Hanari is the club president, of course, but the way she bosses around at times is kind of like the entire beginning of the manhwa, like the 20% of the beginning, like the entire 20% of the manhwa from since the beginning. Hanari is that girl you don't want to mess with. She has a really bad temper. She's very she's like a dictator in the entire club, so I don't like that part about her. But as the story goes on, she expresses herself more and she slowly starts to warm in with the characters. So that's what I like. But the most thing that frustrates me about her is the same thing. Like, she is a rich kid, so she has a lot of pride. She looks down on others. So that's the entire crux of the Kang Soo-young and Hanari battle, that the Cold War that they have in the entire manga, until the beach arc where they resolve it and they become best friends again. So because Hanari's pride kicks in, Kang Soo-young and Hanari had a really long Cold War that ends up in the ends in the middle of the entire manhwa. Like, the entire manhwa's I guess the manhwa has like 125 or 125 something chapters, I don't remember. But yeah. Characters that I feel deserve a better writing, or like the better what do you say? A better screen time. How do I say this? Like, a character that I feel deserves a better writing would be Unhi. Yo Unhi. Unhi is the senior that is in the club, and she's the first person to initiate the intercourse with Jae-woo in the entire series for the first time. So she basically uses Jae-woo after she looks at him and she's like, "Oh, handsome guy, I need to go and, peg him." But Unhi, I believe she deserves a better writing. Towards the end, she had a good plot, like the entire confession to Jae-woo and stuff. It wasn't a direct confession, but whatever the confession was, like the entire scene, I believe Unhi's story could have been better. Like the rise or the build up till the climax or the confession, I think it would have been better. I think that at the end of the series, Unhi is given a lot of screen time suddenly, because Unhi and Kim Geol are the only two characters that are going to be performing in the two-person act, the last act that the club is going to perform. before the members graduate. So Eunhee's writing could have been better, like the build up from the entire beginning till the end. Jaewoo and Eunhee's start dating, of course, in the story, but I don't think that was important or that was really necessary. That at that point of time, I think she could have deserved a better scene in the entire manhwa. Of course, they have a lot of scenes here and there, but the way um, the story puts out Hanari, the way the story presents Kang Soo-yeon, the way the story presents Park Da-young and stuff, I believe she could have gotten a better spotlight with a better writing. So yeah, that's about the characters. I'll move on to the relationships now. So the relationship that feels the most natural to me would be the relationship with. Okay, so the relationship that feels the most realistic to me or the most natural to me would be the relationship between Han Nari and Kang Soo-yeon. Why is that so? Han Nari and Kang Soo-yeon have been really good friends from the beginning. Kang Soo-yeon is the writer of the entire acts that are going on in the manhwa. So Kang Soo-yeon, after the incident, stops talking with Han Nari because Han Nari is full of pride. So she doesn't really want to back down and apologize to Kang Soo-yeon. But in the beach episode, spoilers, in the beach arc, of course, Han Nari apologizes to Kang Soo-yeon. It was emotional. I cried. I cried reading a manhwa. But that scene was really wholesome, I would say, because the entire war for half the manga I've been looking like, will the battle between Kang Soo-yeon and Han Nari, will it ever stop or will it ever come to an end? Or I think it will come to an end when Han Nari graduates and Kang Soo-yeon realizes that there's no point in holding on to it or there's no point in having a grudge over it, and she'll go ahead and say like, okay, sorry about it, let's be friends again. But nah, they say it in the beach arc, so it was fun, and I really loved the entire relationship, the dynamic between those two. So I enjoyed that. The second relationship that I liked was between Kang Soo-yeon and Jae-woo. Kang Soo-yeon is just like, your little sibling that you have, who is fun, who is very energetic, cute, very, what do you call it? I don't remember the word. Spontaneous. She's very spontaneous. So I like that duo as well. And Jae-woo has a good relationship with Kang Soo-yeon as well. They are in the same what do you say? Class. Later on they have a same subject, so they sit for the classes for the they're together, so they have a good relationship there as well. One relationship that I feel was forced was between Kim Geol and Jae-woo. Why is that so? Because at the beach arc, Kim Geol is, for the first day, Kim Geol drinks a lot, so she has a really bad hangover, and they are in the girls' room. Of course, girls stay separate, boys stay separate. In the girls' room, she is alone. Everyone is having fun at the beach. She's alone there, and Jae-woo comes into the girls' room. I don't know for what reason. He comes in and finds Kim Geol hungover. So she's like, I want to have fun as well, but I fucked up last night. I drank a lot. And she goes into the bedroom and sleeps. I think something like that. But Jae-woo, on the other hand, decides to, what do you call it? Decides to cheer her up. And by cheering, I mean like going around and helping her, enjoy the entire scene by... There's a small pool in the entire room. So from the room, you can see from the pool, you can see the entire beach. So Jae-woo is like, let's swim in the pool by ourselves. So let's enjoy ourselves. If not, if you can't go on the beach, let's enjoy it over here. There's nothing wrong. We can enjoy our moment together. You can enjoy the beach as well. And Kim Geol at that point has the first intercourse with Jae-woo, and that's where it begins. So I feel the entire scene was unnecessary, and Kim Geol could have slid into the story better, with a better story or with a better character story, I guess, with a better background. with a better plot, but it all felt forced to me. The romantic developments in the story actually feel let's move on to the romantic development. Romantic developments in the story actually makes sense, but at some points it makes no sense. The character just goes around, raises every girl up, and as he raises them up, befriends them. The girls, he has intercourse with them, of course, and as he goes on, they slowly start to develop feelings for him. He doesn't, except Unhi. He doesn't have feelings for anyone, or Park Doyoung. Anyone else, there's nothing they fall for him. There's no. I don't feel like there's gonna be a conclusion to entire relationships. If the manhwa fucking ends with no relationship that was finalized, or like there is no relationship for Jaewoo, and if they stay friends all the time, I'm gonna fucking kill the author. Like, I'm joking. I'm joking, but bruh, I am so attached to Hanari. I am so attached to Park Taeyong. I'm so attached to Yo Eun-hee that if you don't, I don't care about Kim Geol. I don't care about Lee Erin. I care about Hanari. I care about Kim Geol. I care about Eun-hee as well. They fell in love with him. The entire plot was really well made, and the entire plot was fun, and the romantic developments were fun as well. Hanari is a good person. Eun-hee they were dating. Eun-hee and Jaewoo were dating at some point of time. Dayoung is cute, bro. I would befriend Dayoung on the spot. I would get into a relationship with Dayoung on the spot. She don't even need to ask me. She just says, "Do you want to get into?" Yes, I want to get into a relationship with you. Yes. Hell nah. I don't care about Hanari anymore. Like, I need Park Dayoung in my life, bro. I don't know. I'm judging the manhwa too quick. I guess I'm just 80% into the story. There's still 20% left. I'm entering the end of the story, so it's kind of frustrating at some point. Think about it, because if I think about it, if you're gonna introduce so many character relationships, I believe that the story's entire focus from intercourse scenes has been moved on to character relationships or the plot way early into the story. Like, the starting of the manhwa was intercourse. After that, the plot starts to thicken. As the plot starts to thicken, the scenes start to feel less and less interesting. Of course, the art gets more and more better, like the scenes get more and more better. But I just skip through the scenes at times, I just skip through the scenes. I'm there for the plot at some points. So if there's not going to be any conclusion to the stories, I'm going to be really angry about that. Okay, let's go for the writing. I don't know. I'm not a writer, so I won't really talk about the writing. I don't want to sound like a fuck ass criticism guy, a guy who doesn't know shit but is trying to sound intellectual. I want to sound like that, so I'm going to skip the entire writing part. I wrote some points. Okay. For the artwork, yes, I'm in love with the characters. I'm in love with the freaking characters. Let me tell you. So, we'll talk about each character again one by one. See, this is Kim Geol. She is fun. She is cute. She is funny. You're like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, bro? Like, you see this? You see this? What? Like, what? Bochi the Rock? This is a dick, by the way. But, yeah. Minecraft. See? I have a lot of screenshots of Kim Geol in my gallery. Like, in my photo stuff, I have a lot of pictures of Kim Geol. Park Dayoung, really good character design. Kang Seon, of course, she looks cute. She is fun. Like, yeah, she looks cute. See? She is cute. So yeah, Kang Seon had a good design. Lee Erin, Mommy, I think Mommy could have been better. I'm just really picky. But okay. Mature content. Let's talk about the mature content. So, does the mature content actually help the story? I would say the sex scenes do kind of add to the story. Because let's say in a film, there is a sex scene between two characters to show how much the characters have fallen in love with each other, or like how serious the entire thing seems like. Okay, so if you see a sex scene, it shows that they're serious about each other and the relationship has got to a point where they can have sex with each other comfortably. So yeah, there's one thing about such stuff. And in a con manner, of course, there's gonna be stuff like that. But I think at some points, like during the beach arc, I talk a lot about the beach arc because it's a memorable one. But during the beach arc, I believe some scenes actually do make sense. So yeah, it sometimes do help the story around. Does it develop the characters is one thing, because yes, at some points Park Dayong has developed into a better person. Kim Gyeol Na, Onhee No, Lee Erin kind of did develop. She's moved on from being a like loner to being a person who wants to have IRL stuff now. Moving on. Does it feel excessive? Yup, it sometimes does feel excessive. So I just skip through the entire scenes. I don't really wait around to enjoy the scenes. I just skip through the entire scenes at some point. So the themes for the story would be like college life, of course, friendship. There's a lot of jealousy scenes as well. There's desire in a lot of sense, emotional maturity, communication stuff, and loneliness too. There's a lot of loneliness stuff as well. Loneliness for Han-Nari. Personal thoughts would be the biggest strength for the story would be the plot. I would say the plot. That's the end. The biggest weakness for the story would be I would say the biggest weakness, or like the biggest thing that puts me off, is sometimes the intercourse scenes are a lot. Like sometimes the scenes can go up to like 3 chapters or 4 chapters too. So there's like 3 to 4 chapters for just scenes and no character plot. So out of the 125 chapters, I don't know how many chapters we have for sex, but I believe there's at least 30 to 40% of sex scenes. Most memorable moment would be the consolation, like the scene where Han-Nari apologizes to Kang Se-yeon. So that was a really emotional scene for me. Most emotional moment would be... Okay, I'll change it. For the most memorable stuff, I would go to the entire end of the story where the 2-person act is taking place and Jae-woo tells Eunhee a couple days before the, like when they are practicing, Eunhee and Jae-woo are at the stage, like looking ahead, thinking about it, like Jae-woo is trying to praise and cheer up Eunhee about the entire act. So he's like, Eunhee, you'll do it, don't worry about it. When you're doing the act, I'll be back here in my phone written like, I love you, you can do it. So I'll praise you from over here, I'll cheer you up from over here. And Eunhee is like, yes, I will. And during the act, she looks up and she sees Jae-woo and she says, I like you. And that was one of the most memorable scenes. I was like, yeah, confession scene. The most emotional moment would be the scene where Han-Nari apologizes to Kang Se-yeon for everything. I saw the delicate side of Han-Nari, the childish side of Han-Nari, where she realizes she did a mistake and she is open about it and she's trying to apologize to her. Putting her pride aside, putting her own self-image aside, she wants to just, get together back with Kang Se-yeon and she just wants to end everything and she just wants to be back together. Funniest moments would be when Kim Gyeol is trying to rehearse the entire act, the last act, and there is a lot of random moments for Kim Gyeol. That's my funniest moment. Most unexpected twist would be... I don't know most unexpected twist, but I think it would be Kim Deol getting selected. I was like, Kim Deol won't get selected for the final act or the final show. So yeah, that's it. Final verdict, rating out of 10. For now, I'm reading it, so I would put it like 8.5 out of 10. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would surely recommend you guys to watch it. I, I would surely, I would surely recommend you guys to read it. Who is this manhwa for? This manhwa is for people who enjoy intercourse scenes, intercourse manhwas with a good plot. If you enjoy that, you're in. You will enjoy this. And would you reread it? Me personally, I don't read. Me personally, I don't reread stuff. I don't read stories again because I'm not interested in it anymore. Like, it's not fun anymore because I've enjoyed. I've lived through the moment. I don't want to live through it again. But like, I want to keep it unique. I want to keep the experience unique. I don't want to go over and over it again. So no, I won't reread it. But yeah, I would go back to some scenes where it was fun. It was fun. Okay. So yeah, uh, that. So yeah, that would be it for you guys. So yeah, that would be it for Circles. Let me know down in the comments below if you have read Circles and if you enjoyed Circles. If you did, let me know down in the comments below your favorite moments, your favorite characters. Let me know down in the comments below who's your favorite character. Let me know down in the comments below who's your favorite couple. Let me know down below who you ship Jewu with. And yeah, that would be it. Subscribe to the channel for more such anime stuff, anime, manhwa, manga stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Matane. Yeah, that would be it for the manhwa, for the video. Let's go. Genshin now. Where did I go? League? Movie price League. Do I have a screen, like a thumbnail for League? I don't even remember. Did I do a League live stream before? I don't know. I'll have to check. Whole 1 hour of recording. What the heck? That's a long ass recording. Well, let me turn off the recording. Let's go. Thank God I was recording. Lego. I think I did have a what potential income. I do have yeah. Guess I have a Yunara screenshot. I wanna try Loki as well, but I'm not sure. So I'll stay put for now. What if I keep the thumbnail as is? I do have a thumbnail. I do have the thumbnail. Turn this off. I need to put on my desktop for League because I can't really show the gaming screen, I guess. Woo! League of Legends. Korewa League of Legendsです. Oh my god. Shinde. I don't know what I said. I hope it was fun. Korewa cringe this. Korewa cringe this. Cringeass noob. Prize League. Oh! Cringe ass. Oh, what the heck? Cringe ass. I would say noob ass cringe. I think I should say that. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I turn up the music so you guys can hear some music as well. Let's go. Let's see what's up. I really hope I don't get Caitlyn, man. If I fucking get Caitlyn to play, I'm not playing anymore. I wanna play Yunara, bro. I wanna play Yunara. I don't give a damn. Didn't I see the screen? No, I don't think so. Let's go. I don't know why you guys can see a lot of. Can you guys see a lot of lag? Like a lot of freezing. I said I won't want to play Caitlyn, and I got Caitlyn. What kind of luck is this? I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, man. Okay, I need to turn off the music. Hold on. Oh. Still have to. Oh, I have my mastery locked. What kind of noob am I? I don't even know what the heck. I don't know the build for Caitlyn. Hold up. Hold up, guys. Caitlyn. Build. Okay. Please be quick. Please be quick. Why do I have this?
One must never start an investigation without first examining the evidence.
My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna go for this first. Then I'll go for Berserkers and then I'll go for Infinity Edge. Or do that. Oh.
Let's wrap this up.
I could have gotten Darius though. Is he here?
I aim to win. Brilliant. Suspect engaged. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Bro, what? Am I dumb? Bro, fuck nah, hell nah. I'm reading this, right?
I am not Piltover's dog. I work for its people. No one else. The law bends for no one. Me,
Wow. I'm a dumbass.
Boom.
Why do I fucking play characters like this if I can't play them, man?
Love a good chase.
Bruh.
An enemy has been
You
slain.
cannot outrun your crimes.
An ally has been slain.
Get him.
An enemy has been
W.
Excellent shot.
shut down.
I much prefer this to desk duty.
Whoa. Oh no. Nah, man. What the fuck? That was the dumbest I've ever played.
An ally has been slain.
Did I go for Berserker right away? I can get it. I'll go for this first and then I'll go for this. No, I'll get Berserker first and go for this. Yeah.
Crime is common. Logic is rare.
I fucked up my skill upgrades. 3 and then.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, bro, what the heck?
Boom. Headshot. Predictable.
An ally has
Report
been slain.
Caitlyn. Crazy.
ally has been
Hot on the
slain.
trail.
I don't know how to play Caitlyn, bro. What the heck? I'm sorry, League.
Someone
Sorry.
call for a sheriff? Boom. Headshot. Steady.
Slain an enemy.
Open and shut.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's
Double
cut this
kill.
case wide open.
An ally has been slain.
Done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done.
Your team
Yup, done. Let's go. I can die. It's fine.
has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
I always aim to win, and my aim is perfect.
I am playing after years. 3 or 4 years now.
An ally has been slain.
Got them in my sights.
An ally has been slain.
Surrender now.
Has been destroyed.
I think he can attack him. Because he is in a turret after all.
When they fail to protect the public.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll go over here.
Shut
I
down.
will not tolerate lawlessness.
An ally has been slain.
Taking aim. This is where you yield.
Why do I have a fucking smite?
I'll have this finished before tea time.
Enemy killing spree.
I must always be 3 steps ahead. Can't leave this unsolved.
I'm not even farming well. Am I like jungle? Why do I have a fucking smite?
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
I'll be adding that to the
An
charges.
enemy has been slain.
Stay out of my way. As expected. It's my business to know what others do not.
Make way!
Always maintain a proper chain of command.
Enemy double kill.
Must endure.
It seems I may have
Your
a new
turret has been
suspect.
destroyed. An ally has been
In
slain.
position.
Shut down. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Up for a showdown.
Enemy killing.
In my sights.
Enemy
Has
double
the
kill.
charge.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They cannot run from the long arm of the law, nor from
Enemy
the scope of my
rampage.
rifle.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Brilliant! No hesitation.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm back on the case, and this time I will not fail. I do love a good mystery.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Let's investigate. Do not move.
An enemy is unstoppable. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Aced. Your turret has been
What the
destroyed.
fuck?
Your turret
Ace?
has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Reacting back to the charges.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's look up at Loki's build. I don't know what the character is. I just got into the game like day before yesterday and that's why I'm okay. Can you not see the skins? I don't think so. Okay, whatever. Let's go in. Let's. I don't think we will get luck, but I want Yunara. Okay, whatever. Let's see. I don't know much about this game, anyways. I'm just still trying to figure things out. You can do this. That's nice. What do we have here? What's this? Loot. Crafting. Oh yes, I have this, right? Syndra. Champion shard. 20 blue essence. Ooh.
Mine is a kingdom of sacrifice and blood.
What's this? Oh, bruh.
Mine is a kingdom of sacrifice and blood.
What's this? Oh, battle pass. Okay. The game freezes for no goddamn. See, this was like 208 and now it's 231. What the fuck? How long is it gonna take to just get a fucking match? Wow. I hope I get you, Nara. Wow. Store. Please accept. Please accept. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'll end the stream here. See you guys. Bye bye.